Well, guys, let me introduce you to the Diamond DES 400.4 4-channel Class D SQ amplifier. Now, the specs on this I don't have in front of me, but I know that it's rated, listed at 400 watts, 100 watts per channel for 4 channels. So, what makes this Diamond DES so cool? First of all, it's beautiful. I don't have the fuses in here right now, but it takes two 30 amp fuses. That's what it's supposed to come with. And then these are all your inputs. Now you might notice that how do you tighten these up? How do you get to them? There's no adjustments down here either. You do have your power and protect lights here, but well, that's under here. So pulling that plate off gives you access to the underside, whereas you have your front 35 to 350 hertz crossover, your front gain control, low pass, full or high pass, low pass, full or high pass, rear gain and rear frequency cutoffs, as well as 3 different ways to turn this thing on, being remote, DC, sense, or Vox, and input configuration, 2 channels or 4 channels in, input level, low or high. So you use the same RCAs down here to input high or low level, depending on how you have it configured. Over here is your where you put your tool, get through here, your Allen wrench, to access the bolts to hold the wiring in. So when this thing is in its fully wired up position and the cover is in place, it's clean. It's absolutely clean. The only thing left are the holes for mounting the 4 corners. Its big brother, the HEX series, is very similar. It's in another video that I put up, but it does even cover up these holes with covers. So the clean top of it is extremely clean. However, I think this amplifier deserves to be in a setup where it's on full display, because it is absolute simplicity and beauty all at once. Now, in case you guys thought, man, that amplifier looks an awful lot like the JL Audio Slash series, just puts you in that mind, right? You look at it and you go, man, that just looks like it belongs to JL Audio. Maybe it's because of this heatsink. Maybe it's the colors. But maybe it's the guy that designed this amp was on the same team that designed JL Audio's Slash series of amps. One of the probably the most revered and talked about series of car audio amplifiers ever was the JL Slash series. And yeah, this was designed by the same guy. So what you're getting here is an absolutely beautiful piece of equipment that does an absolutely beautiful job of amplifying your audio. Here's the back side. Simple, nothing extraordinary down there. And it does take 4-gauge wire. I know the lighting is terrible, but it does take 4-gauge speaker wire, so you can get some pretty good size wire in there. And an absolutely gorgeous amplifier, guys. One of my favorite 5-channel amplifiers ever is the DES, the Diamond DES 1000.5. If you need a really solid, well-engineered, well-sounding, relatively small, because the 5-channel is about this big. It's only a little bigger than this. 5-channel amplifier. It's this guy's brother. The 1005 is great for a small SQ setup. That's what I ran in my Chevy pickup, and it cranked too. It has powering two 10 to 10s. I want to say, yeah, I think they were the TW310JL thin subs, and I had 2 of those in sealed enclosures running off that 5-channel, and then I was running 4 components sets, or 2 component sets and 2 3.5s, I believe it was, on the front stage. So I can't remember for sure, but it was Audio Dynamics speakers in the front stage, mids and highs, and JL subs, and the JL Stealth Box, and this guy was taking care of all the power. And I had an Audio Dynamic DSP, a 6-channel, running that. So, yeah, good setup. One of the things that makes these great is, first of all, it being Class D has an extremely efficient system, so it makes use of its power quite well, and you don't lose much of it in heat. Another one is the damping factor for these Diamond Hex series and Diamond DES series amps is very high. The signal to noise ratio is extremely low. They both have noise canceling balanced inputs, so you don't have to worry about that coming up. The end result is you get super clean, efficient, and sweet sounding amplification off of these 2 series. The downside is they're pricey. I'll put the price for this guy in the video now. Brand new, they're not cheap. The Hex 600.4, I think, is $720 something if you buy it new, which is not a cheap amplifier. There's a lot, 600 watt 4-channel, there's a lot of amplifiers that are going to be less expensive than that. But this is a great amplifier, as is its Hex brothers. For the value, I think that the DES is the best value. The Hex series gives you slightly better specs, but a significantly bigger price jump. So for the value shopper, well, you don't buy Diamond if you're a value shopper, but if you're trying to buy Diamond and get the most bang for your buck, then the DES line is going to give you that. So now the reason I don't have these in my Tahoe, they just don't belong there. This is a piece of equipment. This and the Hex series are pieces of equipment that belong in a serious SQ setup. Serious SQ, very, very super clean, show quality kind of a setup. The Tahoe is not that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you.